video and then turn the Cobra logo on.
Hello, everybody. Radio Cobra Detroit. This is the Homeboy Show with your host, Delicious. Today, we got a real Detroit rock and roll band here for you. Alternative rock, but when you listen to their album, it gives you like a really soulful, old school feel. Really soulful. And they've been around 5 years, touring, playing a bunch of festivals, shows. We got Zach on lead guitar, Corey on rhythm guitar, Sam on bass, Jake on drums, and Lucas is the singer. Lucas isn't here with us today. Guys, why is that?
Well, we only open his cage on show days. He's a bit too wild. No, he's out in Ohio. He had to work out in Ohio, so he couldn't get back in time today.
Work doing what?
I don't know.
He's
what
a
he
contractor.
does.
He does all kinds of,
Asbestos.
It's just asbestos removal, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of demo work.
Asbestos removal for the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's,
It's really good for his voice.
yeah.
Keeps him gritty.
Gives us the edge.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, he does the asbestos abatement though.
The asbestos what?
Asbestos abatement.
Abatement.
Like so it's really complicated, but like they like contain an area, and then, well, we don't have the expert here.
Explain
He
it.
breaks all of it up, and he puts a hazmat suit on, and he breaks all of it up, bags it up, and gets rid of it. It's like
So that's what he's doing
hazardous,
right
yes.
now instead of sitting here talking.
Yeah, well, he got stuck down in Ohio
Yeah.
because they got a
He's far
job
away.
running.
And
so.
Jake, you're kind of new to the band.
Yeah, a little bit. Been in just over a year. It's been a great ride ever since, man. We got in, and Zach gave me a call, said, "Hey, we need a drummer." At the time, Lucas was the drummer, and he did great. And I was able to come into the band, and we were just able to progress that much further. So. It's been
So
awesome.
you're on the 2024 EP,
Correct. I'm on the
Fortune
EP.
Cookies.
Yes. Yep.
And before that, you guys had Luke drumming and singing.
Yeah,
he
was behind, and then when we got Jake and moved him up to the front, it was a big change. So that's why we felt like we had to release those two singles really fast. So we went right into the studio, probably a month or two, right when you got into the band. It was quick, real quick.
Yeah, we put a lot of pressure on him. We like to, though. It worked good.
Yeah, I had 2 weeks to get ready for a show.
Yeah, we were like, we have a show coming up next week.
Yeah.
And 2 more after that. You gotta know these 8 songs at least.
Yeah.
Like, no sweat.
Does Luke argue with you about the drums?
No.
Every once in a while, he gives you pointers,
He gives
but
me
it's like
pointers.
a friendly thing.
Yeah, I
It's
asked
like
for
a
them.
friendly
I
thing.
asked for them all the time.
Yeah.
Or he'll try to explain what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
'Cause
100%.
he's a big part. Luke's a really big part of
Yeah.
writing everything.
And
Everybody
we're all
is,
very
but-
open-minded.
Yeah.
So that definitely helps.
It's a big team effort.
What are your guys' influences?
No, man.
Oh man, that changes like the weather. It really does. And it's like different all the way around, From every member has something like.
See, I'm like
multiple things
more.
about
I like thrash metal. I like Slayer, Anthrax, early Metallica.
hard-hitting drums. dude.
Yeah, and I like Pantera. But I like a lot of jazz. I have a lot of jazz influence and whatnot too. So it doesn't really. We all have our, our variety.
Me and Lucas, because me and Lucas are brothers. We came from a really rock and roll house. So our dad was in a bunch of punk bands, and he was also from down south. He gave us blues and country influences for sure, but rock and roll, punk really stuck. Metal's really stuck. Definitely, I don't know. It's hard to name names. I've been listening to this band, Spiritualized a bunch, and other bands. Fugazi. Bullshit like that. That's hardcore stuff, but stuff like that.
Mainly for me, it's a lot of Hendrix, a lot of
Yeah.
Jimmy, and then blues is like my first love for music. It's the whole reason I started playing. So it's like I started there, And then I'm not picky though.
What was the
It's-
song? What was the song that made you want to play?
It's by Albert King, but it's Albert King and Stevie Ray in session when they do Blues at Sunrise. And then aside from that, Red House from Jimmy. It was
Oh,
like, because
that's
it's
an
like the
amazing
first
song.
one that you hear, like on the radio that's like a blues song, because you're not really catching it, in everyday life. So once yeah, it's a lot of the blues and stuff, but also on the other end, it's like Pantera and stuff like that, or a lot of like, Clapton, the usual suspects, right?
What about you, Sam?
Oh man. It's so vast, it's crazy. It's everything from like old school stuff like really, really old jazz like Take Five, Mark Brubeck, or to like Herbie Hancock, all the way to like Lamb of God, or like very different polar opposites. And then a lot of I don't know how you'd say it, newer like alt bands, I suppose, like Cheek Face and other bands like that. A lot of dystopian stuff, like
Dystopia?
yeah. Like a bunch of weird stuff. Like
Go listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
no, I don't.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
does.
don't.
He does.
I
Man
promise-
has Mordor
I
on his
promise
wall.
I don't. Promise I don't. The Matrix soundtrack is different. That we could talk about.
All right, well, we're going to take a listen to what all those influences together sound like. Here's a track off their full-length album, Cherry Drop at Mount Doom, and this song is called Spring Hill Avenue. That is a good song, guys.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Turned out nice.
Thank you.
What do you guys? What were you? How does a song like that happen? Who adds that extension too? Because I can see that first part. You get your leads in there, and ooh, man.
So, well, it started that the end of that song actually used to be attached to a different song,
Mm-hmm.
but the first part of that song sucked really bad. So we were like, we shouldn't do this. And then I feel like right around the time he got in the band, we had added it to that, or we're going to, because when we did it initially, it didn't have that at all, and it just kind of we like to jam. I think all of us really like to jam things out, and that song is just perfect to like give you the false ending.
That's like my favorite part of our set sometimes, that little bit at the end of that song, just because you can go crazy with noise, dude.
Yeah.
The length of time we wait
Yeah.
Yeah,
in between is also very nice.
yeah. It's,
What do you mean by that?
Like in between like for the false ending.
The calmness after the storm.
During
You know what I mean?
it's like
And then you open it up.
yeah.
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 So you dictate it.
Yes. I
I like
I
to
love
say
the
Dale brings that in.
I
dude.
like the suspense and the tension of like wait. You know, it's like
They have no idea
they
what's
have
coming.
no clue. They'll start cheering and we'll start ringing out, and then I'll start playing and looking at everybody. Sometimes it'll be too loud, and I'll like start looking at everybody. Okay, this is the part. All right, I'm starting now.
Sometimes I don't even know when it's coming.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We all, you know,
We mesh.
yeah, we tie it back together once it starts to actually roll again. You know, but yeah, that's it.
Is this the same version that's on that album?
No, it's a
no.
different.
So this is
recording.
new and updated.
Yeah.
New and
Are you
updated.
on drums on this track?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
he plays everything that we say.
yeah, all of the ones we sent you will actually they'll be coming out on the new album that we're gonna put out sometime around like June, July. So it'll be called Evil with Imperfections is the title. But yeah, we redid it because he plays it so well that it was
Yeah.
like, well, you know, I mean, I don't want to leave that one out there. Like this guy's crushing it.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of the stuff on the very first record is really good stuff, but it was
It just doesn't show us now that we have Jake.
Yeah.
you
we
know?
weren't very heavy then. You know, we're more psychedelic.
Oh, so it's getting
Yeah.
heavier then.
Oh yeah, way heavier.
Yeah,
Like,
Like
yeah,
Evil. Could you repeat that? The new album name for me?
So it's Evil with Imperfections.
Evil with Imperfections. What's that mean?
You know, that's a wonderful
Like not
question.
not evil enough.
So it's essentially like you know, in my mind at least, it's like the way people view you. You know, like when you talk about being in a band, and they're like, "Oh, you're in a band," and you're like, "Yeah." So they
Loser.
think you're evil, but then like we're all actually big, you know, big teddy bear type people. Like so, we're like, you know, we're evil with imperfection. So it's essentially like a play on what you expect rock and roll to be, but like it's imperfect. We love our imperfections in our music and the mistakes. Like that's what makes it
We're
feel.
also a band who believes music should be evil.
Yeah.
You know?
Music is there to just take over the world.
Keep music evil.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just it sounds good, really. You know.
Well, we're talking about names here. Cherry Drop.
That's the name.
Where'd you get that?
I was mashing words together. I had a couple ideas before that, like Michigan Cactus.
Did you come with the notes app on your phone?
No.
With a bunch of stuff written down.
No, we were sitting in the backyard and like barbecuing, and we were just like, "What are we gonna name this band? What is it?" And like
Heavy Stash was one of
Heavy
them,
Stash,
which
That
was
was me.
awesome. I wish
That was a great
the
name.
dude.
Dale.
It's a great name.
Luke and Uncle Luke in the space cabin.
Yeah.
Something
Like,
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, you know. And we had other stuff, and I was just like, it was just blurted out, and everybody was just like, I think I was made fun of for a couple days
I definitely
after
made fun of you.
after everybody agreed. After everybody agreed, they were like, this name
So,
is cheesy.
yeah.
But it was perfect.
Yeah, it does
It's
sound
gross. It's
perfect.
like-
It's just
it sits,
at first-
you know what I mean?
And it's not
totally
the
gross.
music we play is not.
It
does-
ain't
it
cherry
doesn't-
drop.
It doesn't reflect our sound at
No.
all.
Yeah.
no. I think when you first hear the name before you hear the music, you're like, it sounds kind of like bubble gummy or something, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But then
Yeah.
when you go listen to music, it fits,
You're like, oh,
but
cherry
not
drop.
in the
then
way
you're
you
like,
thought it would.
Yeah, then
you
you're like,
know?
oh, cherry drop.
Yeah.
Like you picture after you hear the music, you picture the name in a different font.
Mhm.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
That name also happened because we had a show. It was our first show was coming up, and we had not picked a name, and we were trying to get flyers done, and none of us would agree on Heavy Stash or this or that.
Last minute.
So that's also how it worked, but it worked out. Honestly, merch is really easy to make. You have lots of options. It's like, you can do whatever you want. It means
anything with
whatever.
a cherry
Yeah,
works.
cherries are everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So cherries are the mascot.
Yeah.
a little bit,
Dude,
yeah.
Dale one time wrote up a comic book strip of this cherry wrestler, dude.
Yeah. He had like
Wish
tape.
I had it.
Yeah. He had like tape on his ankles.
Yeah,
You could use that
yeah.
for a music video.
We
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
we
that'd
we
be sick.
thought we
Good
spit out
idea.
all the ideas. with that.
Which
Like,
song would you choose to do a music video if you had
That's
to
a good
do
question.
one now?
I don't
I would
know.
choose
What?
Let Loose because it's just it feels like a good music video song for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you
Man.
guys.
Oh, I was-
What
I would
you
do
choose?
Loaded probably.
I was even
Oh,
thinking of one that we didn't pick.
License.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
License would be a
license.
sick-
License.
License is crazy.
One that you guys have yet to
Yeah,
hear.
we can't
Something's
give that
coming
one out.
out there.
Something can be shot
We
out.
gotta hear that one.
Well, you
Something
guys
to
do
wait
have a couple new ones in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play either or.
What was the one you said just now, Sam?
Oh, it was licensed, but I didn't send it.
No, before that.
Let Loose.
Let loose. little bit of a different sound, man.
Yeah.
I think I like. It's like you took all the elements of your first album, and you just made them gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We
Just
stepped
meaner.
Yeah, we crunched them in.
It,
there.
it sounds like there's more intention with it too.
Yeah. Well, I would say we definitely right now is the most comfortable I think that this band has ever felt. Because like in the beginning, there was always ups and downs, and we didn't have up until we got Jake. It's never been so locked in where we are just swinging on all, on everything. We're batting 1,000 when we're with each other because creatively, like we don't have to work that hard. One of us comes up with an idea, and the rest of us follow, no matter who comes up with it. But we definitely know we gotta be harder because when he hits the drums that hard, you don't really have a choice. It's not. I didn't play like this until he started hitting the drums, and then
Yeah, the drummer is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so heavy. Is no matter the kid he's playing, it's so big. It's like you don't have a choice. Like you have to get bigger and hot and stronger. You don't gotta
Yeah,
go.
well, they determine the whole feel of the band.
Yeah.
The drummer, how they play is how the band sounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a gift. He's a gift from the Lord, Lemmy. All praise Jimmy and all saints.
Yeah.
That's
Where do you guys record?
Mount Doom.
Yeah.
Out in Warren. We have a good buddy. It's a wonderful studio. Honestly, he does an amazing job. He's straight to the point. He's not. You get there, he sets you up, and you work.
When we work with Vinny, it's no bullshit, Vinny. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
We get to work. It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
like
such a good time.
the drum solo you heard, I think that was one take.
That was first
Yeah.
take.
That was
First
one
take.
take. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Yes.
all
The
of the
pressure was
records-
on, dude.
Wait, he only gave you one take, or
No,
you guys
no.
done it?
I just
Okay.
we just nailed it,
Yeah,
man.
we
we nailed
nailed
it. You know?
But
He's like,
all-
you better nail it because we're not.
Yeah. I got time is
Dinner.
ticking,
Right.
man.
Like, I like him a lot because he works to like his goal isn't to charge you the most he can charge you. His goal is like he always tells us he likes us because we're prepared because like we'll practice a lot before we go in because we're also
Very
you know,
rehearsed.
Yeah, we studied.
we realize that if we can get it done quicker, that's you're spending less on the studio.
that's
Like
damn
the
true,
studio's
yeah.
expensive, so
And not only that, but we know that we're gonna be writing more material and getting another one out, eventually. So
yeah.
So,
we
Is this going to be a full length album?
I believe I think it's 45 minutes. So I think it's
like
right
8
at a
songs,
LP.
9 songs.
Yeah, it's 9 songs total.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be put out as an album, but it's longer than the first one. The first one we called an album was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, jeez.
An album.
we didn't have the same feel. But
Half
yeah.
hour of power.
Yeah, nah, it was like a half hour of flour, dude. But yeah, no, Mount Doom, that guy is wonderful. It's
Shout
just the
out
way
to
he
Vin.
captures. Yeah, like I was set up because I play a Marshall half stack, so it's a 100-watt head.
Oh, what kind?
JCM 900.
Ah,
It was actually his dad's. It's been all over the world. I didn't have an amp. I was playing a line 6, so when he joined
Ooh.
the band, that's also why my sound got better. He gave me an amp, so like, that helped. But like he had me set up in my own room because he was like, I know you want to turn it up, so he set me up here. He put Corey's amp in a closet with a mic and closed the door. Had Dale DI, like the way he does
It's
it.
legit.
His capture is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But it's definitely the best project we've done so far. Where just everything sounds so good for,
what
He's
kind of
very
guitar do
efficient.
you use? I know you like that Cry Baby.
yeah. I
Oh.
love it. I've had 3 of them because I apparently stomp on them too hard. But I play right now mostly in SG, but I also have my SG is an 86, and then I also play. Sometimes, like when we wrote Let Loose, I was using a 76 Les Paul copy from my uncle bought it a long time ago. And then I'm a Strat guy because, I love
Really?
Hendrix. Oh, yeah. I don't play it much anymore because it don't have the balls I need.
Yeah,
It's
dude, the
too thin.
SG is like it has
It's got-
bite.
Perfect.
got the
You know,
bite.
It's perfect. It's
screams.
warm.
Monster.
The
Mhm.
sustain is insane.
And
I
it feels so good, man. It feels
Yeah.
like an extension of your body.
yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
because it's so close to you at that
Mhm.
strap.
Yeah, and for me too, especially, I don't have big hands, so like I could play anything, but like the SG is just so much more comfortable to maneuver on because it's not so much tension. It's the Fender neck's tense.
Does he ever give you a solo?
Yeah, I have one on Loaded. I have one unloaded. But yeah, not much. I don't really want them. I just want to play rhythm, you know.
What? Because you like to jump around.
I like to
and-
jump around.
not
I like
only
to
that,
have
Thanks for
fun.
clearing that up. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Corey
I-
also
I like to be a little bit messy.
Corey is
sometimes.
also a very talented musician to the point to where he'll like write. You know, he'll come to us with
He's
a
a hidden gem.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
So-
he's a wonderful talent. He's a wonderful talent.
But yeah, I don't really take leads. Not
Actually-
not my bag, you know.
more of a David
You wrote Let Loose.
No.
No?
I did.
He did.
You wrote
I
The
wrote
Change.
Yeah, he wrote the
You wrote
chain.
The Change.
License, the
Yeah.
best one on the
And-
album
yeah.
that we didn't send. But
You wrote License.
that one,
I
he
did
wrote that
write
one
that,
all the
yeah.
way.
We're withholding the
fun.
best one from you.
Yeah.
by the album.
no, it'll be free. Don't
So
worry.
who are the major writers and who are the major cheerleaders?
So
Yeah.
that's hard to do. They can't do what I do. I can't do what they do, and it's like that for the whole band.
But for lyric wise, it's usually Zach and Lucas.
Yeah.
Mainly Lucas.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
do any lyric work on the new album at all.
He's got a great way with words.
Yeah. So
Just-
Lucas is our catalyst for, like, we use him as a conductor. So like, if we're not hearing something or picking up where he thinks the song should go, he'll
Yeah.
direct and guide, because
Yeah.
him and Corey, they just have such a great ear for music that they direct. But when we started the band, my whole thing was a Grateful Dead approach, where like, I don't care who writes it. I don't care if all I got is one chord. Like, what can we build together? So
So what can I solo on top of?
Yeah.
As long as you give me a
100%.
As long as I
solo.
can rip
Yeah.
for 4 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Well, when
We're all cool.
that's just it's my band. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, and, so everybody has their equal part, and it's really nice, because when you have that, it's so much easier. It's really hard when you have to rely on one person to do all the writing or to do everything. So everybody contributes just
Yeah.
equally, really, I would say.
When you recorded that bass, man, okay, what amp did you use? What bass? Did you use effects pedals? That bass sounded awesome in
Yeah.
there.
So I have been working on the tones. It is a lifelong struggle of mine, is working on the tone of my bass. So I have this custom
Deep
custom
water.
head. Yeah, it's a deep water, and it's got this cool this tube preamp, 300 watts. I also use this this zoom pedal. You know about the zoom pedals?
No.
So it's a zoom pedal, and it's just a module, and it's got, I don't know, like 100 pedals in it. So I have everything.
Oh,
I
it's one of
want.
those
It's a-
digital ones.
It's
that-
awesome.
Okay,
Oh, it's
yeah.
awesome.
It's a 3 module, so you can have like 3 at a time.
It is perfect for somebody who like is not well read at all in pedals at all. You get yourself one of these modules and you just start experimenting.
So you said Vinny's the guy you guys recorded with.
Yeah.
Does he help you guys out with those tones
So,
and figuring that out?
Kinda.
He will if you ask, if you like, because he has a wall of shit, and like
Yeah.
years of experience. If you're like, dude, I want to get something like this, like, okay, you should probably try to use this thing. Do you have one of these? You want to borrow this one? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
I was
He's
DI.
very helpful with it,
Yeah.
but we didn't really ask for anything.
He's pretty hands off.
He's-
He'll
yeah.
tell you if you suck.
He's very He's very, very helpful though.
But he has like a
and all
wall of
his
pedals.
stuff.
If you wanted to use anything, it's
100%.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta have
You gotta
a
ask.
power cable.
Yeah.
when he didn't bring a
Yeah,
fucking
9 volt.
power cable for his
Yeah.
shit.
Terrible.
Right.
And it was a struggle finding a 9 volt. So
Yeah,
we had to
whoops.
put a battery into his little modulator.
Destroyed the batteries.
And it died within 2 songs.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
sucked.
Like halfway through the set,
It
it was
so
awesome.
funny.
That was awesome.
But,
So
yeah.
it was like a struggle getting the power thing.
I play through just one of those Jacksons, one of those Jackson basses. I love them. Yeah, I don't know what else.
You also have that PV. You're a big PV guy, bro. You got a lot of
Yeah,
PV
but I'm
stuff.
just saying for the song,
Yeah,
for recording the song, what I used.
pretty much your pedal.
That was it. I have on that module, I've set up a metal muff or a metal head, and then a bass booster, and then what else do I have? Oh,
To make it bassier.
yes, yeah, and then I have a compression to make it even like more if I really need to. But Yeah, it's a little older.
It
kill,
sounded
but
killer. That's something I noticed right away was the bass and how the
Dude,
tone
yeah.
sounds.
Well, Dale's
Been
just an amazing
trying.
bass player, dude.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to have him.
Yeah,
I tried my
He
best.
holds it down like no other.
Especially me, I'm especially grateful. To
Take
have
it,
Dale.
I take it very
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, and we connect well.
You guys
know.
record with a metronome, right?
No,
No.
No.
dude.
No.
No, we record
No.
good old
That's
rock.
how we
All
run
up
away
here,
from
dog.
metronomes.
All up here.
Are,
Oh,
are you
man.
being sarcastic? Or
No,
No,
I
we're-
swear.
we're
Being
serious,
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I swear.
So we actually live track it all. So what Vinny does is
Yes.
we play
Oh.
through the song with Lucas singing, like we're playing live, and then
Okay, so say we'll play a song. Oh, I really like the drums on that. Keep the drums.
Yeah.
Say they want to go back and record the rhythm guitars, bass.
We can
They'll
do
do that.
Okay, so you keep what's good and overdub the
Yeah,
rest.
it's just live recordings, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah. But we do take one rough take together.
All
You know what I
together.
mean? And we
Yeah.
try to get the drums out of that.
And that's like
You
the
know,
we try to
Drums
go
and
for
bass
time.
first.
A lot of
you know.
these ones we didn't. There's only a couple of them I think we did twice, and then like there was patchwork
A
like,
lot of
later.
pressure.
But like yeah, a lot of them we
Were
did.
straight
We
through,
took
yeah.
a take, like a whole take.
It was one live.
And it was like, all right, I like the way everybody sounds in this take, and
Let's
we
go.
kept that one.
Yeah,
You know?
let's go.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Just everyone jamming together and then keeping the drums and then maybe the bass that way.
Mhm.
Because
That's why
when you
yeah.
just track the drums by itself to like a scratch guitar, it sometimes, man, it just does not work.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
right.
you listen to
Yeah,
the
you
whole
need all
song afterward,
elements.
you're like, that's not how the
Yeah.
song sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. You need
Yeah.
all elements. Sometimes you we even had Lucas record rough vocals because he has vocal cues in some songs that we need to, we
Yeah.
need sometimes,
helps us
so.
move.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's all. It's all important to all kind of play live, and and another thing when it goes back to the metronome, if you don't practice the songs with a metronome, once you get in the studio and try to
Oh,
add
yeah.
that metronome,
Yeah.
that also changes.
I'm
the
not even
song,
capable of
song.
playing to a metronome. If it don't
Yeah.
have cymbals,
Oh
leave
my
it out
God.
of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I have this tempo watch or something. It vibrates on your wrist,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try it out with the homies." It was a long time ago.
Yeah, we were still at the wrestle. With
I was just about to say, I don't even know if you guys remember it.
I do. I thought it was a Fitbit.
5 minutes. Yeah, yeah. And that's what you said. You're like, take this Fitbit off of me. I don't need this.
It's a
Let's-
musician watch.
We can play some music. And I was like, no, no, it didn't work.
Yeah, dude, I can't
Not with these guys.
play to a metronome. I have to. Well, I can, but I found what helps is going GarageBand. They got the fake drum thing,
yeah.
and then I have to do the kick snare.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
so-
I know what you
Well,
mean.
it's just
just
gotta
so
have
I
to
can,
have
like,
something.
Yeah.
yeah. And typically when I'm practicing, like on my practice pad at home, I'll play to a metronome just to keep that freshness. But when we're jamming, man, there's no metronome. you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah, we're just going every which way.
it's all
we-
feel, man. You're gonna feel it when you hear the album.
That's true.
No, it does have a lot of feel, but I was asked. I thought for sure you guys would because it just sounds so
Tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Well,
appreciate it.
practice
We
all
appreciate
and,
that.
yeah,
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you.
that.
We
'Cause,
did we practiced really, really hard for it.
I'm a
and,
bit of a drill sergeant. man.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
record like demos? Do you record practices?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so we
yes,
do.
yes.
Lucas actually just spent a bunch of time in the basement because, like, 4 of us live together. So I live in the basement because, that's where you put the lead guy. Put him in
Yeah,
the
that's where
basement.
you put the
Leave him alone. Check on him every couple days. Throw
Feed
a
him.
burger down there. Yeah.
Water.
But no, he just set up a bunch of room mics, and we try to do that because we write in the moment, right? Like a lot of times when we write a song, it's not like, hey, we're gonna write this song. We'll start somewhere with an idea, and then by the end of it, that idea is so vastly
Mhm.
different that it's like shit. We didn't record nothing. Oh, and
Yeah.
then we were losing a lot of them. So now we do have it set up to do rough cuts. They're not very
So
good,
quick,
but
still.
it works. There's
Yeah.
like
It's just for
15
reference.
so
room
many
mics.
recordings.
Yeah. A lot of that. A lot of room mics down there.
We
Yeah.
record a lot. Yeah.
Tripping over cables.
There's like
all the
one
time,
with a
knocking
dirty
down.
socket.
Oh,
I'll like go downstairs to wake him up for work, and I'll trip over a
Yeah.
cable. That's the worst. Dude.
Man.
Dark,
Yeah.
A
tripping
bunch of
over
rugs.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m.
Yeah. It's
So-
awful.
Wait, so who doesn't live with you?
Jake,
I
The married man.
The smells too bad there?
Yeah, I'm married, got the wife. I don't think she'd like living there with the guys
pig
too
sty.
much.
Nah,
If it came
Cobra.
down to it, I know they would take us in.
I
you
can just
know,
see
but-
the pizza boxes and ashtrays.
It's not that bad, man.
It is
It's
a
not
fun-
that bad. I try to keep it clean.
It's actually
dare
not
you.
bad. It's
Is it?
actually the drum corner that is probably.
Yeah, the drum
Yeah,
corner is
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
That's him.
He
Yeah.
comes and trashes your
I
guys'
do.
You
house.
go
House
down
leaves.
there, and it's like a wood chip.
But you know, like my house is really clean.
Yeah.
So.
What's funny is when he leaves, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, you're not gonna fire me for it. You're like, you're right.
Yeah.
But okay. You know,
I do like a once a month clean out. You know?
No, we do. He does.
Yeah.
We do. We gave him
Well.
2 separate trash cans, one for his sticks and his
Once a month.
cans. He still threw the sticks in the trash can.
Yeah, dude. It's annoying.
It's true.
Are you a
You're a
stick
mess.
slayer?
Yeah.
Is there just sawdust all?
That's what I was
Oh, it's
saying.
terrible.
I don't even.
It's a wood
The
chip
sticks
factory.
don't even. The sticks don't even get to that point. Like they just crack. You know, they just
He's got splinters everywhere.
got splinters everywhere. Yeah.
That's gotta be fun to clean up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not
We
cool.
gotta
Yeah,
give him his
it looks
own
like a
little
mulch
vacuum.
yard
Yeah.
downstairs in our basement.
Yeah,
Aesthetic to the basement.
it adds.
All right, guys, we're gonna play one song off your Fortune Cookies EP. This is from 2024.
Shout out to Mike Latchta for recording us on
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
this
Latcha.
is at Latcha's house. This was a good time.
You asked for a little bit of a solo extension there, huh?
I get every extension necessary.
That was loaded off the Fortune Cookies EP by Cherry Drop. So, who gets the most loaded? Who has a problem?
Fuck off,
yeah.
man.
No, me and you, buddy. I mean, it's both of us. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
no, yeah. I literally woke up this morning in a pile of Taco Bell and one Saigon. It was like, oh damn it!
This guy will
Again.
fall asleep with his feet in the pizza box.
Oh yeah. Just recently, I actually came home from the bowling alley because I like to drink there because old people are fun, and so I
Shout
get
out to the
home.
old people.
I thought only kids go bowling.
I never said I was bowling, man. I just go
Yeah,
there to drink.
there's a bar.
I was bowling, then I tore my rotator cuff. Now I'm not bowling. But no, I went in there. I got there probably like 6. I got home sometime at 10. I bought a whole pizza. It's $20 pizza. I get home, I eat a slice, and I pass out. When I wake up, my feet are covered in ranch, and pizza, but still a little loaded. So I ate a slice anyway. And I threw the rest out. I was like, oh. But I think I win that game almost every time. Me and him for certain. But I think I've caused more problems being drunk.
Do you have a story that tops that?
With the band?
Not with the band.
No, not with the band. No, I do definitely have stories.
Yeah,
I probably
we got
know
Well, tell it. Might
Oh,
make it into a song.
shit.
Yeah, come on, brother.
All right, there was this one time, ready? I don't know, man. It's nothing specific. I don't want to get my dig too deep of a hole here, but we like to get folded, man. We like to get folded, especially when we're on tour.
Yeah.
We played New Haven, Connecticut. I'll tell that story. And
Yeah.
We played with this band called People's Club, and shout out to People's Club, great band. We were outside at the end of the night signing cockroaches with a Sharpie marker and taking shots.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Signing cockroaches.
Yeah. And this
Like-
dude,
Like bugs
yeah, pick up a cockroach, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
Sharpie.
we're
There's a
outside,
cockroaches
like,
with a
in it.
Sharpie.
Yeah.
They gotta be some big cockroaches.
Oh, they were big.
Oh, yeah, they
Those
were-
big size.
How small did you have to write? Like, was it?
You just ride as fast as you can.
Yeah,
It's a cockroach.
Yeah. You're kinda like chasing him around.
Yeah.
As long as it's on there.
You're like, oh god, oh why am I doing this?
Go
Yeah.
Yeah. We played Cafe 9. Shout out to Patty
Dude,
Boom
that was
Yeah.
a great spot.
I'm coming to get my pedal patty.
Yeah. Shirts
But
off, boys.
Shirts off, boys, let's take a picture.
no, we had a lot of fun.
It was
Uh,
a good time.
I was on a mind altering substance that whole tour. Every day I took a little bit more. So when we were in Connecticut, we were on stage and we were playing. And when we got off, everybody's like, "You good?" I was like, "No, I need 5 minutes. I can feel every drop of sweat forming on my chest. I need to go." Look,
Yeah.
so I'm just sitting there,
That was a good time.
shirt wide open in a bar I've never been at. You know? Just like, oh, dude,
We were the coolest.
yeah, we had a lot of good times.
Went
We were,
swam in the ocean. Sam saw the ocean for the first
Oh
time.
yeah, I saw the ocean.
Where'd
for
you
the
guys
first time.
go?
We went East Coast, so
Yeah,
it was
it was-
5 stops. Right?
we saw the ocean in Connecticut, which, by the way, for anybody going, is the worst place to see the ocean because it
Yeah.
is seashell city. You just get
Yeah.
cut up
and
the whole
horseshoe
time.
crabs. Horseshoe
Yeah.
crabs. Too.
Yeah, there was crabs there. I
Lucas,
never-
our singer, he
Horseshoe
was
crabs are
patting
cool.
He was patting them and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, "Look, guys, they love us."
Uh,
What? So you just went to Connecticut? And
no,
Oh,
yeah. So we went to
yeah.
Connecticut. We started the tour off here. We played at Parts and Labor.
And then we
Mhm.
played Ohio and Frankie's Toledo.
Yeah, that was a fun night. I would tell that story, but I don't think my singer would be happy about it. But let me just tell you, I had a black eye the whole tour. And it's because I'm the one that likes to get loaded. I got in a
Yeah.
fight with a tweaker that
Oh,
night.
you know, hey,
It was rough.
we fight, we cuss, we have a good time.
Oh,
After
no.
we played Toledo, we went to Greensburg. After we played Toledo, we went to Greensburg, which is what is it, in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it's an hour from Pittsburgh. It's on the other side of Pennsylvania, I believe.
And then where'd we go?
From there, we went to Connecticut, and then we finished the tour in Baltimore.
No,
Which-
we went to New York too. We
Oh
went
yeah,
to
Long,
Long
Island
Long
was
Island.
awful.
People were betting on.
I thought you were saying
Oh,
awesome.
sorry, Long
No,
Island.
it was
It
so
sucked.
bad.
No shout out to Long Island.
No.
People were betting on horse races while we were playing.
They
dude.
were mad we were there, and then they had a
Yeah.
ska band after us, horn and all.
So
And I
it's
was
like, what? How can we?
and
how can
before
we
us was
compete?
like a singer songwriter.
Yeah.
So it was like, no, this is
a
bad.
weird place.
How'd you book that?
Baltimore too.
So it's just knowing people. Black Moon Cult. The
Oh,
No, but
yeah.
how'd you get on that awful show?
oh,
Oh.
I don't remember.
They
So-
said yes.
No, this
No.
this is what happened. So Black Moon Cult,
Shout out to Black Moon.
they
Cult.
they know people in New York, and their friend was supposed to get us a show in Brooklyn. Their friend took that show or something. So then he was
Yeah,
like,
that's what happened.
well, not took it, but like his friend was like, I can't get you guys on that because there's 2 bands. So he's like, but I'll find you a show. And it was supposed to be like a favor. He owed them a favor. And then
it was not.
that's
a
not how it
favor.
worked out. Yeah, we get there and it's like,
They're trying to make us pay for parking,
yeah.
and it was like just the bar parking lot. We were like, what the fuck?
It was next to a seafood restaurant, a pizza, but the pizza spot was awesome. New York pizza was good. But yeah, no, it was like that Long Island's the worst place I've ever had to play music. There was no reception. There was no like nothing. It was just awful.
And Baltimore was next, right?
Well, Baltimore,
That was
the
a wild
venue,
city.
yeah, the venue
venue
we
was
played
cool.
at,
That
and
was
the guy
cool,
that put
man.
on the show is a guy named like Dave.
We played at the
Benzotti.
Depot.
Yeah,
That was
The
a
Depot,
trip.
yeah.
that's a really cool venue. It's like
Yeah.
right. It looks like downtown Detroit. Except
We
for
hung out there all
little
day, man. I got us into the aquarium for free.
Yeah, he did get. He ran in.
I just
that
went up
thing.
to the lady and I was like, "Hey, I got to use the bathroom." She was like, I was like, "My friends do too." She was like, "Go ahead." And we were like,
Sweet.
"We're gonna go check out
Let's
some
just
cool
walk around.
wildlife."
It's a $60
Yeah.
ticket, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah,
Apparently,
yeah.
yeah. Something
So
like
we hung
that.
out in Baltimore all day. I got some lobster rolls, and it was awesome, man. It was a cool
Yeah.
time.
Tour
Are
was
you guys
cool.
planning your next tour?
Well, right now we're planning like a couple.
We're playing 3
Couple
days,
things.
so it'd be the Thursday we would play here, Friday somewhere else. We're thinking about Cincinnati or something,
We're trying to make them smaller.
and then the Saturday of whatever date they would lie on, we would play. What were we saying?
June.
Tennessee or something? We're
Yeah.
trying to go out.
Well, yeah,
Chattanooga, yeah,
but I
Tennessee.
think
Chattanooga.
Tennessee.
we're working on it. That's
Yeah,
we
we're
don't have-
trying to
we're
line it up.
we're
We're trying to
working on it.
find the people to meet and whatnot.
We are trying.
And in the cold, we'd like to go play some warmer places. you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if any
It'd be
warmer
nice for a
places are
few days out.
watching, we want to come
If
play your bar.
anyone-
Yes.
It's a good sell.
Where would be the coolest place to go tour, you think?
Florida.
I want to go to
Florida.
Texas.
Texas
would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to go to Europe.
Well, yeah,
United
I mean-
States is great, but I think I know what I'm going to get in each city. you
Yeah,
know?
that's kind of.
I've been all around the United States.
Hawaii. Let's go tour Hawaii.
That would be cool. I've never, never been on an island.
A grass
before.
skirt tour.
Yeah, the grass skirt tour.
That would be sweet.
Get some hula dancers for you.
Dude.
Oh, we will.
No,
learn
no,
how
we don't need to
hula
get
dance.
one, dude. Lucas will wear a hula skirt.
That's it.
Yeah,
You know
he
what?
is a hula
He'll
dancer.
figure it out.
He's about that life.
We'll make him
figure it
take
out.
classes when we fly out.
What's the favorite song to play live?
Oh, Jesus.
Mine's probably Loaded still. Loaded's
Loaded.
probably my favorite.
Uh,
No, Spring Hill Ave, dude, because I like doing backup vocals for that.
Spring Hill.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I like doing backup vocals for that.
My favorite song to play live that we play is Foxy Lady.
You guys play
We
that?
cover that.
Yeah,
we
we
cover
cover
it,
that.
yeah.
every once in
Only
a while.
live though. We're smart enough to know you
Yep.
can't put it on a record.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But no, yeah, that's my favorite. Of our songs to play right now, I think Let Loose is one of my favorites to play live, just because I like
Man.
His
Yeah.
drum
keys.
solo?
Yeah, that whole song
I
is
have a good time.
longer.
Yeah, I have a good time playing the
when
drum
it's live,
solo.
yeah.
That's
It
one of
goes
my
on.
favorites.
Yeah.
Or Slow Walk. Slow Walk's really,
I
really
was
fun
just
to
about
play.
to say-
Slow
I
Walk's
have
really
that
good.
part.
Slow Walk
Yeah, that's
is my
Dale-
favorite to play.
Dale gets
probably.
to shine in Slow Walk.
Oh
So
man. Oh man.
But we have a blast playing every song.
Yeah,
None's-
dude.
none's
I
a
can't
fave.
pick out one because they're all. As soon as we start playing, it's just so aggressive and such high energy. Like they're all like one. Yeah.
yeah,
You know, like I don't know. That's the best way I can put it.
we just try to keep rock and roll live.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
keep rock and roll live.
Yes.
100%.
we make mistakes, we fuck up, we fall. I've fallen off a table. At Kaju Cafe. I've fallen quite a bit.
Zach falls a lot.
Yeah. I got bad back.
Bad balance.
Yeah. But yeah, it's tough because we really do. I mean, I would say every one of them, every time, it doesn't matter. We could play Can't You See by Marshall Tucker, and it'd be the hardest performance you've ever seen of
Yeah.
a slow song. Because like we just don't know how to do it any other way.
When they say, "Boy, you guys really left it all out there," like we take that seriously. Like
Yeah.
we really try to like leave
Yeah.
all of our energy on
Yeah.
the stage. Like when I get off a stage, I'm practically gasping for air most
He's
of the
wet,
time.
Yeah.
I'm
too.
wet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Bleeding
wet.
on
Yeah,
drums.
make
Bleeding
the
all
beeline
over.
outside.
Yeah. It's a good time.
You should be being the drummer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you're
100%.
not, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of pits at your shows?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
not
Well, it
really. I
depends
don't
on the
think
show
so.
because
Yeah,
Lucas,
I mean,
the
At,
last
like,
show
Freak
was
Fest, yeah.
and at Old
Our
Miami.
last show, Old Miami, man. They
Yeah.
were tearing it
totally.
up.
Yeah, you're right.
And Lucas likes to go down in the crowd. So if there isn't one, he'll just drop the mic at like Spring Hill. When we do that jam.
Yeah.
He goes out there and he's just, we're gonna do it whether you want to or not.
Yeah,
you
he's really
guys
good at
seem
that.
like you'd be able to play with different kinds of bands, right? Like it's not just like you guys could do a punk show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
and
guys
we
could
have.
do like
we have
like
pride
yeah.
ourselves
just
on
metal
that.
show,
metal show.
or just a rock and roll show.
Yeah. It seems like you guys could
Yeah,
do
it's-
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of noticed that. Like I remember one time when we got on this punk festival over at PJ's Lager House, we were like, "Why are we playing a punk festival?" And then we realized, oh, we fit. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
totally
It makes
punk.
total sense.
We
This
even-
works good.
We
Right.
even changed one of our songs when I first got in the band when we were playing a punk show. We changed No Fucking Around.
Yeah, we did.
We changed the chorus to that
Changed it
to
forever.
a punkier
Yeah.
groove, and it stuck, man. you
Yeah.
know? So we're diverse.
Yeah, we definitely can fit. We're all because if I think it's all the influences we have because each one of us has so many. That It's
Yeah.
like the idea of playing with different bands to us is always fun because it's
Yeah.
just new bands, it's new
Yeah.
people to play with, it's new music to hear. Because my favorite part of all of this, aside from playing on stage, is that like most of the time we play a show, I've never heard this band before, or
Yeah.
I've never met them, or whatever it is, and we've gotten to hear like I mean, sometimes you hear a band, you're like, I can't believe we're playing with this band. You know, like we play with Sonic Smut, which is our good friend Mike, and that band is like, I don't want to play after them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to play
Yeah.
That
after them.
drummer, dude,
Seriously.
badass.
Dave, I've known
Yeah.
Dave
Oh.
a long time.
Shout out Dave.
That's my
Yeah.
buddy.
Badass
man.
drummer.
But yeah, it's just like we try to carry ourselves as people that just love music. So if you say you love music, then you got to love all of it. You don't have to like all of it, but like if you get offered to play here, and that's something you want to do, then you gotta.
Except if it's a singer and songwriter opening for you in a ska
Yeah.
band after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what is
Well, I like to, you know,
What
the
is
problem
going on?
is like if you're building a bill, that one was a little tough for us to
Yeah.
fit into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
And we
definitely
were still figuring things out too.
Yeah.
So
we
then
def-
it was different.
we definitely try and match the energy of the bill that we're on, of like the other bands that we're playing with.
Yeah.
Heavier, softer, or like, you know.
Oh, we never go softer.
right,
That's
right.
a lie.
Heavier or more psychedelic,
Yeah.
more jammy, you
Yeah.
know.
More jammy.
We lean towards that. We lean towards heavy, you know.
Yeah, well, that's
Very-
why that's
very
why I was
versatile.
bringing it up because it seems like you can just fit in anywhere, you know, and
Yeah.
like a chameleon, like just kind of because the songs you can hear how they could change a lot, how you could kind of tone it down a little,
Yeah.
or maybe like embrace more of that like the bouncy side or maybe the heavy side.
Yes.
But at the same time, we don't. Like, we pretty much always play really hard because, like, say we are playing with some softer bands at night, we want to bring that excitement back to the lineup. And then,
Yeah.
and
You
then
want to
it-
be the heaviest,
yeah,
hardest band.
we
Well,
do.
we
man,
wanna be
we do.
performers,
We
you
want to be
know?
Yeah.
performers.
We
Yeah,
wanna have a show.
We want to
We
put
wanna
on a
throw a
show.
thing.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes.
You know,
We want you to be like, damn, that was a sweet ass
Wow.
$10 show. Oh my god.
Yeah.
we,
Why is
want,
this
we want you to
$10?
feel
Yeah.
like it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
It was real calm until those guys hopped on.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys ever get hurt at a show? Like besides stumbling around drunk,
All the
like when you're
time.
on
Oh
stage?
no, yeah.
All
I
the
mean,
time.
yeah. But
I've split fingers.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
hurt shoulders. I mean, I'm a carpenter by trade, and yeah, I mean, doing carpentry and being a drummer. I mean,
I
it's a wear
never-
and tear, man.
I never got hurt at a show, but my equipment got hurt before our blowout last year.
oh,
This
yeah.
dude flooded our bathroom, and it
Yeah.
leaked down into our basement, right on top of my amp, guitar, and,
And
pedal
pedals.
board.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My
But
pedal board at the time was like a bowl, right? It
Yeah.
was weird. I built it myself, but it was like a bowl, so it held water. So I came home, or my brother gets home from work, and it's my pedal board sitting in water, a bunch of water all over my shit. Never got hurt personally, but my gear has.
and also I will say though, we dried everything out, and not a single thing on that pedal
And then we
board
played-
was broken.
we fucking played
Everything
blowout
worked.
that night. Later, 8 hours later,
Yeah, and everything worked, no problems.
Yeah.
But
kicked ass.
you
So
know,
glad I called off
such
that
a
good
good
time.
yeah, had Dale not called off, because what happens is essentially, you wake up for work and you don't know what's going on. It's too early in the morning.
You flood our fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I was brushing my teeth and like I just walked out without like
Dude.
hitting the thing. And then
so
the-
not cool.
You
There's-
guys didn't fight about that? That would have
Dude,
been
it
No,
was a
actually-
big thing. It was a big thing.
I
but
mean,
it
we
wasn't
didn't
that
fight
bad.
though. I mean, Lucas called
We
me.
have a job to do when we get off. We had to go play that show, dude.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after we you know.
And I
after we
didn't. I
played.
mean, I didn't destroy anything. I've done
Right.
worse in my life.
We
It
figured
wasn't
it
that
out
bad.
pretty well.
He
Yeah.
left it on, left for like a few hours. He goes to work a few hours after us. So he
Yeah.
went to the bathroom and was like, what the fuck, water? Turned off the water, didn't think that it leaked downstairs. Lucas
Yeah.
got home around noon, and then he was like, there's water in the basement because this flooded up here, you know?
Yeah.
So he
That was
found
a
it
good time.
around noon.
It was a real good time.
It's all good.
Whoops.
It's all good.
Corey was pissed.
I was a little mad.
He was. I
Yeah.
texted him and he was like, "Yeah, great," and that was it. And I didn't hear from him until he got home. And then I
fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
My stuff.
But I told him, I was like, everything works, and then everything's fine. So I mean, could have been
Yeah.
worse.
I get home and all my pedals are all like taken apart,
apart,
every
yeah.
screw.
I was
laying
like,
out,
dude, are the
on a
drums
rack,
wet?
big fan blowing
Nah.
on it. That was a heartbreak, man.
Yeah, they survived. You'll be
Yeah.
okay. Put
Most
your-
embarrassing moment on stage.
Oh,
Him falling for you at least,
Well,
probably,
I
right?
mean, that really wasn't that embarrassing because I
No.
handled it like, I mean, when
Some
I
of-
fell, I threw my guitar in the air. A lady caught it, handed it back to me, and I got right back on stage. But I would say the most embarrassing time that we've had is we played with a band that we didn't like, and I'm not gonna name them or nothing,
Ooh,
but they were from
no,
out of
yeah,
town.
No name drop.
Yeah, they were from. They were. It was a favor to
I forgot about
to
this.
somebody.
So we played
You
the
tell it.
Hamtramck Festival that we played last year that we're also playing this year. So
Blowout.
yeah. So after that, we played that same bar again and on a bill with a band that we
Yeah.
weren't particularly
Yeah.
fond of.
They
and-
did a Linkin Park cover and they did Hallelujah.
We-
and they hated
go-
us.
Yeah,
we
they
go
did
into
not
the
like us.
green room and they're acting like we're not supposed to be there, you know, which is annoying. And we catch
Why
this,
do you
It's our
got your
home.
face buried in your
So,
hands, dude?
Because that was a night.
So
That was
Zach
a
and
night.
I, so
the
Zach-
singer's doing like me.
Yeah.
So Zach and I are like, "You want to go get shit faced, buddy?" And we're like, "Yeah, let's go get shit faced, buddy." So we go up to the bar.
Yeah.
We start doing shots of Jameson, and it's like, "Oh, you guys are on." Oh, so we're like, "All right, we got to get there and set up and
We
get
think
ready."
we're gonna
Oh,
crush
yeah,
it.
we're like, "Dude, let's kill this. shit. We're gonna kill."
I don't
it."
think I hit a right note the whole fucking show.
Dude. Yeah. Wow. I broke
That
a
was a little
stick
hard.
every song,
It was bad.
messed every beat up.
Luckily though, there was nobody at the show.
Yeah.
There was like 4 people.
Yeah, it was a
So I was
very
surprised.
light day.
Man. But no, that was we haven't done that since because we're like, all right, that's
Never again.
that's
Yeah.
bad on us.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
It was
It was funny as hell.
hilarious.
They hated us. They really didn't like us.
The
It
4
was-
people or the band?
The
people-
band
we
no,
played
that
with.
we actually the people that were in the crowd that we talked to
Yeah.
after, they were like, that was really good, and I was like, "Mm-mm."
Yeah, right.
But thank you, but
Dude,
no.
that is the worst thing ever. When you have a terrible dude. I got kicked off stage one time.
Oh,
That's
no.
what the bass guitar wasn't tuned and the sound guy wasn't having it. We got kicked off. And then a band that I used to listen to growing up that we were opening for was walking their stuff in as we're carrying our stuff out. Good show. I'm like,
Aw.
bro.
Yeah, that's how I know you didn't watch,
Yeah.
fucker.
Yeah.
That's a headbutt.
Yeah.
No, but he was trying to be like
yeah, supportive. go.
trying to
Man,
make us feel
yeah.
better, but that makes you feel worse.
Yeah, it's
like-
the worst, especially when you know that you did awful.
Yeah.
Like on that show, it was like by the end of it, me and Jake, I'm doing shots on stage. I'm hammered. Me and Jake are still there after the band leaves. The poor guy at Smalls has had to kick me and Jake out. Not kick us out, but he'll be like, "You guys can go home now." Like, 2 different times.
Every
Lock
time we
in the
play
door.
What did
Yeah.
you say? He said, "Cut off and vest. I need you out."
Yeah.
He goes,
Hey.
"He's cut off. and vest."
I'm
Yeah.
cut off. He's best.
Yeah.
Good times.
But,
yeah.
No, we're excited. Well, it's March. We play on March 21st this year for Blowout, and yeah, I think that's the Friday. But like, you know, if you want to hang out till he kicks us out, I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know?
a shit
All
ton of
weekend.
bands.
We
Yeah.
try to do that the most we can.
And you guys playing these new songs live?
Yeah,
Blowout?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
I think all of these are going to be on the new set.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna listen to a song called "Slow Walk" on Cherry Drop's next album. You can see this song live at Smalls at the Hamtramck Blowout on the 21st.
It's a casual way for us to kill
your guys' favorite song to close with live?
That's actually the one we close with the most.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
this
seems like
one-
that epic, that build up after the
Yeah.
little break right there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's our favorite. We normally use as an ender, and then like if we play and someone's like, "Oh, I want," they want another one. That's when we do like the Foxy Lady or
Yeah, I want to hear Foxy Lady because
uh,
I used to do a version of that. I'm wondering how your guys' sounds.
Oh no way!
it
Really?
sounds pretty tight. Well, I gotta hear
yeah.
yours first. I can't show you mine if yours is better. But no, yeah, that I think that's one of. I think we've closed with that the most. But I think before we had that song, like we would alternate. But that song is just great for closing because if you got 5-10 minutes left, you're like, well, I mean, we'll just jam this thing out as long as we want.
It's really easy to jam out.
Are you guys thinking about covering any other songs?
Always.
We
Always,
cover,
yeah.
Like what?
Always.
we
Old-
cover All
some-
My Friends Are Dead all the time.
Yeah, right now our
Yeah.
newest one is All My Friends Are Dead.
Like Turbo Negro or Turbo Negro.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
say it, buddy.
That's the way to do it.
You
right
just
there.
look scared, but it's the name of the band.
I'm
You're
scared
okay.
saying that, but that's the name
It's-
of the band.
it's Turbo
Negro.
Negro. But no, yeah, that one actually does really well because I mean, anybody that's our age grew up watching Jackass and CK. Like you
Wild
know that
Boys,
song, even if you
yeah.
don't know, you know it. The moment we
that
play
band.
it live, people lose it because they're like,
Everybody's like,
"No way!" And then like you just watch people turn into idiots real
Yeah.
fast because they're like, "It
They're like,
it's
holy shit.
us too included."
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it just gets you so hyped.
The day that I
Yeah.
said we should cover that song, we were all ready for it. We
Mhm.
did it that day. It was
Yeah,
super
we
learned
cool.
it
learned
that
pretty quick.
day. Learned
Yeah.
it that day.
Aside from that, I don't know what other covers have. We used to do a bluesy kind of song in the beginning. We don't do that shit no more.
We did
I wish.
Yeah,
but,
we
yeah.
used to do-
penetration.
Oh yeah, we did Penetration by the Stooges for a
We
while.
did a Spaceman 3 cover, Revolution.
Yeah, we did Revolution. Hated it. Not really. Actually, Revolution is probably one of the most fun songs you could ever play
Yeah,
because it's two chords
It's awesome.
and it's a build. So
Yeah.
the whole thing.
It
is
was
a build-up.
major
I
build.
love the
Yeah.
build up.
Yeah, so,
That's
like-
a 3-minute build up.
No, that was we had a lot of fun with that. But a lot of times, see, we like pick it. We got to do a longer set. Like right now, All My Friends Are Dead is always right after like
I
Spring
just
Hill.
put
and stuff.
one that we should cover. What was it?
Going Down by
Yeah.
Freddie King.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should do that one.
Because we like to make it our own. You know,
Yeah.
like any cover we do, it's never gonna sound like it. Oh, good story. We try to do Twist and Shout.
Oh,
Fucking,
Turned out
we
like LeBron.
crumbled
Yeah,
on
it
stage.
was-
Our buddy looked at us. We were playing with him at night. And he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, you tried it." We're like, "We tried it." You know, it was
It
awful.
was a fun fail.
It was so bad, but it was so fun. Like it wasn't bad in a way of like, oh god. It was just like we were literally like, "Hey, we're gonna try this, and it's not gonna work, but we're gonna
Yeah.
do it anyway."
We've done
not
this one
comfortable.
time.
And then you hear "Da-na-na-na," and then we lose it from there. That's the only recognizable thing we ever did. Was the beginning, and then everything else crumbled. I was like, oh,
why? What happened?
it's just really
It
hard to
turned
make
into
that
La
song.
Bamba.
Yeah, because
it's-
I couldn't stop myself from going "Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na," and it's not that. It's just real dant, dant, dant. It's real simple. Like they're not doing a lot. The band's doing a lot, and it just didn't work out. I couldn't slow myself down. Could have been drunk. I don't know.
Nobody can slow themselves down.
It was just
Not
too
in this
hard.
band.
Yeah, and it's not hard for the reasons that it would normally be. It was like hard to like nail the timing, to nail. And then there's that one part, you know, and you start doing that. We tried to do that. We missed that by like a mile. you
Dale
know?
didn't know how to play the bass part for like 3 days.
Yeah.
They're like
DGA
he
couldn't
kept
figure
getting
that one
mad.
out.
he kept getting so mad.
It was
Still
so-
mad
it
about
was so
Twist and
irritating.
Shout.
because of how
Made him
simple it
fucking
is.
Turn over.
So simple, but I couldn't get it. I could play what I play. Like I know how to play Tool. I know how to play Tool. Damn it! Like,
But he can't play
Paul
McCartney.
McCartney's your
What?
worst
No.
enemy, dude.
Paul McCartney beats me. Beats me. I don't know what his knowledge is.
Well, in case you were confused, he is
A
quite
living
possibly
Yeah, I
the
know.
greatest selling musician of all time.
Yeah,
It's probably a little bit of reason why you can't
He's
beat
a
him.
Beatle, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Like,
He's the Beatle.
Legends here.
Beetle Schmeedle. I was upset.
Oh yeah, he was
I was
cooking.
uncomfortable the whole entire time.
are you the worst at practicing?
No,
Really?
no, I love
No.
practicing. I'm very receptive. Like somebody can like literally hum something to me, and I'll go, okay, like this. what do you think about this? And that's exactly what I want. Okay, like I try to be as like malleable as possible. I practice as much as I can. You know, I got bases everywhere, so it's
The whole house.
I
The whole
have-
house. is
Oh,
like
really?
that.
I have
There's
no
guitars
excuse.
everywhere.
I have no excuse. So, yeah, but that I don't know what it was. I can literally I have no problems with this band, but twist and shout.
It's
Twist
because
and shout is where I draw the line.
it's because all he had to do for once was hit the root notes, and he
Boom,
doesn't know what
boom,
that's
boom,
like.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Have you guys
boom.
ever tried any
No.
other Beatles songs?
No,
Nah, we
No.
gave up after that. We were like, you know what? We're gonna stick to rock and roll.
we took it
like
personal.
harder rock and roll.
It's bad.
We probably, I mean, we never know. I mean, we most of the covers we do ended up happening because one of us, like with Fox and Lady, I forced the issue one time at practice. I was like, it would be fun, and then I started
Yeah.
playing it, and then it was like, actually, this is really
What
fun.
about
We can all
Voodoo
play.
Child?
Yeah, well, the problem with that is people expect too much out of it. Now, I don't play anything like Hendrix.
Plus, it would be weird with two guitars.
It's and that's another thing is you have to be cautious with what you pick because that song's timing, Voodoo Child's timing, is off. If you're doing two, because it's a lot of pull offs and hammers. So like, that one's harder to do with two. But really, like Foxy Lady's perfect for all the right reasons. It's everybody can do something on it. Jake can rip, because Mitch Mitchell rips. Dale can rip, Corey can rip. Everybody can kind of let loose on that. So I think with covers, we always kind of try to pick them to where.
And that song's simple enough to kind of adjust, you
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
Yeah.
and add
Yep.
and take away stuff
Yeah.
and kind of like just twist it
mess
in your
with
own
it.
Yeah,
thing.
100%. And that's what Jimmy would want anyway. I mean, if you're gonna do a Jimi Hendrix cover, you better do it like yourself. Because if you try
Yeah.
to copy Jimmy, he'd be very disappointed. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yep.
not what anybody wants.
makes
So
sense.
I mean, the way we do that, we pick songs that we can make our own, but we'll do random stuff. I mean, we once did Local H, Wolf Like Me,
We did.
and that didn't work out. People told us not to play
We
it.
did
Still a
that a
good
few
song.
times. Yeah, we did that.
And that's 3 chords. That's a very simple song.
Still a
It's
good song.
So it's like, but
Better
You-
than twist and shout.
yeah, well, for you.
Are you guys gonna play Foxy Lady on the 21st in Hamtramck?
We may.
I don't think so. We already have one. We might.
You got your set list all
We
Yeah.
written
got a
out?
set list ready, and we got
Yeah.
one cover on it. And for that one, I'm pretty sure we're only doing one if we're doing one.
Well, I think we have all my friends are dead on that one. But at Blowout, you only get 30 minutes because there's 5
so,
bands playing.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's busy time.
now, granted, if they say, if they cheer loud enough,
What other bands are playing on there that you guys are gonna go see?
Edison Hollow.
Edison,
that
wait,
we're seeing?
Glass Chimera.
Yeah, Glass Chimera.
Glass Chimera's playing on
Cult of
Saturday.
Space Skull.
well, Cult of Space Call is playing with us.
They're headlining that night.
But Saturday, I think Glass Chimera is playing.
Yeah.
There's literally every great band that you could see in
the
Detroit.
Velvet Snakes
Sonic
are
Smut,
playing.
they're gonna be there.
Sonic
They're gonna be
Smut,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah, all over. Man.
And it's definitely worth it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if you buy a wristband at one of the bars, you can get into the other bars.
I'm pretty sure if you just have the wristband, you
can
can
get in
every
any
bar.
bar.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you like pay
it's-
$20 at whichever bar you start at.
I'm pretty sure it's
And-
$35 online and then $40 at the door.
I was way off.
Well,
yeah.
I apologize.
We'll see you guys there on the 21st. This
Yep.
is Cherry Drop. You can go to cherrydropdetroit.com. Go see him at Smalls, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smalls
Yeah,
21st. I think we go on at what 10:30 or something.
10.
10
It's gonna
o'clock.
Be a great
10
time.
o'clock at
Yeah.
Smalls
There's
on the
Smalls.
21st.
We got
Yeah.
Cult of Space Call. They'll pour blood on you that night.
And look for our new record too.
Watch
man.
out for
Yeah, new record's coming out in June.
This song, Love's Frontier.